it's back day. Let's go train. Am I excited? Not really, but let's do it. Good morning. It is a new week. I am so freaking ill. I got really sick on the last day in Turkey. Like, I was coughing up a damn lung, and I have basically just been coughing constantly for the past 3-4 days now, which is weird because I think I was sick like a week before I went away. I don't get colds very often. I get ailments like infected wisdom teeth and random spider bites on my ass, you know, things like that. I'm not one of those people who's like constantly in a cycle of being like poorly. That's twice in the space of like 3 weeks, which is, maybe it's, no, it's not the same cold. This is very different. This is much worse. Where's that immune system gone, Ems? What are you doing? But I took yesterday as a sick day, but I like got up, I went to the gym, I did one movement, and then I started coughing, went into the toilet, had a full-on coughing fit, and was sick. That session didn't last long. I've got that like itch to train again, which I'm so relieved about because it's been months. It's been months since I've given a damn about the gym. I've just not cared or thought about it. Like, I've been like maybe once, maybe twice a week just to kind of keep the habit up, but I've not been like passionate about it. And it's felt a little bit like a gaping hole in my life. Like, my main hobby hasn't been happening. So that is definitely, I think, gonna be a focus for the next few weeks. It's like clockwork. Whenever it's like nearly my birthday, I always get the itch of like, I need to go train because I want to be the healthiest, happiest, strongest, sexiest version of myself every birthday. Like, I want to get better every single year. Like, it's always my goal. I don't do like summer body. I sound like a broken record, but I train for my mental health. I don't train really for my physical appearance. Would it be nice to have capped shoulders again and grow my ass back after it exploded? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not feeling my strongest, sexiest self at the moment, but I'm not someone who's like, summer's coming, I need to do like a summer shred. Like, that's just not me. That's not really my motivation. For me, it's my birthday. I want to welcome in 28, hotter, stronger, more confident than I entered 27. Like, this time of year when like the summer fun is over and I've been drinking and boozing for weeks, it gets to like autumn and I'm like, time to lock in, and it's kind of starting to kick in, which is very exciting. I cannot wait to give a shit about the gym. So unfortunately, having this cold, which really is like throwing me through a loop right now, like it is really, I've not felt this taken out by a cold in a very, very long time. It's just unfortunate timing that my brain wants me to train, but then I tried to train and I threw up. Hopefully by the end of the week, you will be seeing some gym clips of me. Oh, I sense a rainbow. There it is! Yes, I knew there was gonna be a rainbow. I always know they're coming before they do. It's very subtle, but it's there. It's like a really weird day for the weather. It's like kind of sunny. Oh, it's just gotten stronger. Yeah. Yay. I love rainbows. You know how Lorelai Gilmore is always like, I smell snow. I'm the same with rainbows. I'm like, I can feel a rainbow. Obviously, we understand the physics of why there's a rainbow. So if it's sunny and there's rain, of course there's gonna be a rainbow, but I feel it. I'm immediately like, there's gonna be a rainbow, and I immediately look for it. It's a double rainbow! That has brightened up my mood. I love rainbows. I'm very sentimental about rainbows. Whenever I see them, I think of my nana and my grandma. When I went and said my final farewells to my nana, I was leaving the hospital and there was just a massive rainbow over the hospital. We weren't like sure if it was gonna be final goodbyes, you know, like they said, oh, you know, she might make it through the night, etc. But when I saw it, I was like, nah, that was it. 100% that was it. And then obviously my Scotland vlog, we went to go and scatter my grandma and my papa's ashes. There was an amazing rainbow over Loch Lomond, like just after we scattered the ashes. So my grandma, papa and my nana, like my final farewells, had a kind of rainbow arching over it. So whenever I see them, it always makes me think of them, which is actually really nice. It used to make me cry every time I'd see a rainbow, but now, I mean, I am now tearing up. I'm due on my period today, so I'm feeling a little bit emotional. And my emotions are slightly heightened, you could say. I just see them and it makes me happy. It doesn't make me cry anymore, which is nice. It's nice to go through a day without crying. What's that like? I'm really excited to vlog this week because I have no plans. I don't have to leave the house if I don't want to. I am going to nest and hibernate and feel cozy, let my body kind of sort itself out, get myself feeling better, get through this next period. I feel like it's gonna be a corker, and spend a cozy little week with you. So I will have already talked to you about this. Now you've seen that video of like kitchen in the hallway to this point. I'm now just gonna start incorporating the renovation into the weekly vlog. It cuts so much of my week out that I can film multiple days where I've just been decorating or just been doing home stuff, and then the weekly vlog kind of suffers for it. I'm trying to make this end video a massive surprise when actually, like, it's nice to watch the process. I've slowed down the pace because obviously I had a deadline then, and I'm doing it more just within my week rather than spending like a whole week manically trying to decorate. I'm just doing like little bits here and there, and that's nice to incorporate into the weekly vlog. So that's gonna be my approach going forward. Maybe I'll just do a home tour before and after when I actually finish everything. We will see. No rooms are finished yet, so I have some time to figure out how I want to do it. I'm going to make a lemon sip. I stayed up until 2 AM last night organising my scrapbook supplies because I obviously sold that scrapbooking desk, and I'm really trying to figure out how to condense it into a smaller space and keep it really organized into like themes, and then hopefully that means I will actually start scrapbooking again, like actually get back into the habit of doing it and start sharing it with you again, because I used to love incorporating it into the vlogs and you guys love it too. But we are figuring out a new setup. Let's have a lovely cozy week, embrace the autumn. I've come home from the sun to rainy England, but we are going to embrace it, turn on all the lamps, get everything cozy, burn my lovely autumn candles. I need to go because I'm literally out of breath from talking. I have like halved my lung capacity this week. They look hideous, but they're somewhat pressed. appetit. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I feel like I've turned a corner. The past 2 days have been rough. I've been coughing up a lung every 3 minutes. It has been horrible. Hello, this is Emma Johnson. I just got your email. Thanks for getting back to me. Okay, great, thank you. Sorry about that. Hello. That was a guy about a decorator. I am getting my living room and my office painted. I know I'm like DIYing a lot of the home stuff that I'm doing, but these ceilings are high. So I just got ready for the day, but my friend G just asked if I want to train. I don't want to wear this makeup to the gym. I think it will be a horrible, sweaty experience. Because I've not been able to train the past few days, I've just felt rough. I do want to train. I'm gonna go. And I also haven't seen G in weeks, months maybe. No excuse, let's go. It's been like 3 months since we trained together. Makeup is not an excuse not to train. Let's go just get it done. And then I can enjoy the endorphins all day. I'm gonna go get changed. Let's go train legs. And then I need to go to the big Tesco. This is adulthood, guys. The big Tesco is exciting for me these days. I need to go and collect something for a brand. So I'm gonna go pick up the thing I need, but I'm also gonna go and browse the Tesco homeware. I love it, like a lot. And I have literally run out of candles. I used to have a whole cupboard full of candles and they're all gone because I didn't let myself buy any because I was like, I need to finish these before I buy any. So I'm also gonna go browse candles, I think. And then I need to come home and I need to crack on with my work and my day. My camera just died, sorry. I'm having to film on my phone. About to get dressed and run off. But on the way home, I need to go to Brewers and pick up some paint samples. I think I know what colours I want to go for, but I just want to make sure I want to put samples on the walls. So I'll probably do that with you, which is so nice that I don't have to like not show you and then try and hide paint swatches and shit in the background. Oh, this is going to be so much better, me just showing you as I go. Why did I even think that I would be able to do it the other way? And I also need to go to the bank. This is hilarious. It looks like I've robbed someone in like the Victorian era. I've like stolen someone's giant coin purse. This bag of coins has been sat in my house since I moved in. I took it from my dad's house to here. It has just been existing in my house and it's so heavy and annoying. And I'm finally gonna do something about it. Don't worry, this isn't me like flexing. It's not like pound coins or anything. It's basically like a shit ton of coppers and 5p's and change. I used to collect when I was a kid. Whenever I would find coins or I would get pocket money or change, I had this hideous piggy bank that was shaped like a giant pink boot, and when you like filled it up with pound coins, filled it all the way to the top, I think it could fit like 200 pounds in it, and I was obsessed with it. If only I was like that now. Anyway, I threw away the piggy bank and I just bagged all of the coins. I've just been carrying it through my 20s and I want to go to the bank and I want them to sort it and count it and tell me how much is in here. I'm really curious to know how much money is in this bag. It's a question that I've had in my head for a decade. I'm not even exaggerating. And I've been meaning to do it. I've put this on my kitchen counter. It's been there for weeks. I've been meaning to do it for ages. Today I've decided is the day. I'm gonna go and do that. Maybe gonna be an interesting thing, or maybe I will be deeply disappointed. Definitely like some 50p's in here, so I'll let you know. I'm very excited to find out. I don't even know how to use this thing. The results are in. In total, there was £132.02. I ended up going to the Sainsbury's coin drop, which I didn't even know was there. If I'd known that that was there, I would have done this so much sooner. I hate going to the bank, but now I know, so I can do it in the future. Maybe I'll do it like once a year. There was a guy who was using it in front of me, and I was like, oh, I've never used this before. I don't know how it works. And he was really sweet, bless him. He showed me how to use it. And he was like, oh yeah, I do this once a year. I like have a pot in my house, and then whenever I like pick up a coin, like get change, whatever, I just put it in there. And then once a year, like before Christmas, I get them all turned to cash. I thought that was a really good idea, so maybe I'll start doing that. It's like a little savings thing. I think it takes 10%, something like that, and donates it to charity. So I took home £116.59, which is much better than a kick in the teeth. And now all those coins are no longer in my house. And genuinely, I feel so much lighter for it. Literally lighter. And that's just one of those jobs that I've been meaning to deal with for so long. we need to talk. I am only a few chapters deep. I finally started the final book of Akatar. I struggled with that last book, you guys. Oh my god. Just never really did anything for me. Like, at no point was I really invested. It just felt like filler. It was a filler. It was a little novella that she brought out for Christmas. I mean, I guess there was a tiny bit of like character development, but other than that, literally nothing happens in it. They're just like flouncing around in a house. People did warn me. I knew it was going to be a tougher read. I finished it in Turkey and it's taken me so long to read that book. I'm kind of out of like the flow of reading. So I have finally started the final one, A Court of Silver Flames. I'm very excited because I've heard that this one is really good and really spicy compared to the others. I'm excited. Yeah, like I said, I'm 2 chapters in, so I'm gonna try and carve out a bit of time today to read this. And I also picked up a few new books, Colleen Hoover books. So I got Ugly Love, Twisted Love, It Ends With Us, and It Starts With Us. Because I'm basically like gonna go into mourning when I finish this. As an adult, I have never read an entire series, so I'm gonna be really proud of myself, honestly, when I finish them, but I'm also gonna have a massive gaping hole in my life now that it's over. So I've basically got 7 options of standalone books to read to keep the momentum going. I think I've decided to go for Throne of Glass as my next series. I think it was between Fourth Wing and Throne of Glass, and I think I'm leaning towards Throne of Glass just to stay with Sarah J Maas because I don't think I'm ready to let her go. And then it can join its siblings. And then it can join its siblings on the shelf. These are all my completed ones. So while I'm in my like decluttering era, right, I am very much I'm getting rid of so much stuff, and it's like every time I do a big purge, I'm doing it kind of regularly, like picking a drawer or a cupboard or a piece of furniture that's just full of shit and going through it all and getting rid of it and going to the dump. I really am getting rid of a lot of stuff. It feels really nice. My coffee table has 2 drawers and they are full of like techie stuff. So like chargers and AirPod cases and extra batteries and all the things that I need to like do my job, right? I haven't been through the drawers in a really long time, and I still have my old laptop. This one was my first kind of MacBook Pro that I think I got in like 2018, maybe. My first laptop was a Dell. We could have had it all. It was a pink Dell laptop. After that one, I got this. How old school is this laptop? It's so bulky and heavy, but I also really like the design of it. It looks kind of retro. Like, I think that the design is really cool. The reason I'm showing you these is I don't know what to do with them. I want to get rid of them. How do you dispose of laptops? I know you can just like take tech to the dump and there's like a section for it. The other one, I'm like, can you sell old laptops for parts still, like when they're that old, or do I just dump it? I don't know. Same with this, one of my old phones. I don't know. But because that laptop is so damn thick, the drawers in my coffee table are really quite shallow. It's like the same size as the drawer and nearly the entire depth. So that whole drawer was just storing that laptop. That is such an inefficient use of space, Emma. I just thought that was quite funny. So I've actually managed to fit all of my tech into just the one drawer. Let me show you. Now all my tech just fits in the one drawer. This used to be across 2 drawers. So I've got like SD cards, chargers, external hard drives. I got sent 2 of these JBL speakers. I think I'll give one to Rob and I'll keep one for myself. I don't know why these are in here though, to be fair. These are meant for your shower, so maybe I'll go whack it in the shower. I've literally had to Tetris this to make everything fit. But I have like 5 Canon G7X chargers. I don't even use the G7X anymore. What am I talking about? Those are the kind of things I'm like, how do you throw those things away? I think that is part of my issue with my like hoarding tendencies. It's not necessarily that I don't want to get rid of things. It's more that I don't know how to get rid of things, or like I can't be asked to get rid of things, so I just don't and just keep it, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it at some point, and then I never do it, and then it just clutters up, and then I just have like drawers full of shit that I don't need, and then the stuff that I actually do need and I use doesn't have anywhere to live and just ends up on my coffee table. Like, my coffee table is constantly covered in stuff that I use every single day. But if I got rid of all the crap that I didn't use or need or think about or look at ever, which fills the drawers. And all the stuff from the coffee table can go in the coffee table drawers, and it clears the space. Like, I can never put things away because the away space is filled with things I don't use. So that's why I'm like deep decluttering. So like, I thought I'd decluttered this drawer, and now I've opened it today and I'm like, there's definitely still stuff in here that I won't use. Obviously all the chargers and stuff I use regularly, but not 6 of them. But the scrapbooking stuff is definitely my current work in progress. The thing with me is it has to be out or I won't do it. Like, I have to be able to see things to remind me to do things, right? Even if it's something that I love to do. If I don't have like visual reminders that a hobby I have exists, I will not do it. That's why like my book is always on the coffee table. I will forget that it exists, and I will forget that I ever learned how to read. Like, I just won't do it. I won't go and seek it out until like one day I'll just randomly think of something and I'll be like, where is that stuff? I know that a lot of people love to just have everything hidden and everything put away. And in an ideal world, I would love that too. I would love all my clutter to be just not in sight. And I love like intentional clutter, and I love like eclectic maximalism and things like that, but I do want to streamline it a lot. Pull a little bit away from the like maximalism. Being ADHD and having such an awful relationship with tidying, having a intentionally cluttered looking home anyway just means that it becomes completely overwhelming. Find like a nice middle ground where there is some negative space. You know, there's no negative space anywhere in this house, and I just want to have a little bit of room for it to breathe. Maybe some drawers that don't have loads of stuff in them. An empty drawer. Like, what a concept. So I've decided that one of the drawers in the coffee table is going to be for my immediate grab scrapbooking. So the actual scrapbook itself, as well as like the glue and the scissors. And then I've just got myself a storage box. Doesn't need to be an entire desk. You don't need a whole piece of furniture for it. I've got a box that can fit anywhere I want it to. It actually fits under the coffee table. This thing is amazing with individual boxes inside it. So I have like organized my scrapbooking stuff into themes. There was no rhyme or reason to all of my stickers and stuff before. It was just all in a drawer, and it was so overwhelming looking for like the right thing. I'm doing a page about the beach. Let me just look through my scrapbooking supplies. Here are loads of fish. Perfect. And they're all together. And I did this last night while I binge watched the new season of Love is Blind. And it was such a great, satisfying job, and I really enjoyed it. So this is for my stickers, and this one is for all of the like smaller things that aren't stickers, that aren't like sheets, backing cards and backing papers, and just things for like layering and labels and things like that. And I have organized these as well. I had everything from my trips in like random bags that were all like falling out, getting mixed up, every ticket from every country, my bag tags, all of the menus, train tickets. Like every time I go on a trip, I keep all of that with the intention of scrapbooking it, and then I never do. So now like this is Vietnam. All my food related ones, I think that they were like called photo storage boxes. Scrapbooking is something I find super relaxing. I've just not been wanting to do it because I've been finding all of the stuff everywhere just really overwhelming. Like since I got rid of that, I've just had it all in a cardboard box. Everything was falling out and going everywhere, and it was just like too much. I've just like shut the box again and be like, I don't want a scrapbook now. Like I can't face that. It feels really nice to have actually finally organized it all. Me like an incentive to actually scrapbook. I was thinking of maybe starting a reading scrapbook. Reads 3 books and decides she's suddenly a reader. I thought it could be quite cool because I have like loads of book stickers, maybe just using like a small scrapbook whenever I finish a book, making a page that fits the vibe of the book, like sticking a picture of the front cover on it, writing like a few sentences basically about how I felt about the book, if I liked it, if it made me feel anything, just decorating it in the vibe of the book, like reading journal. Thought that could be quite fun. Just a thought I had maybe, but I'm gonna go and do some editing now, and then we can go to Tesco's together and look at the candles. We've moved on to the outside camera, which means one thing: we're leaving the house. Let's go to the big Tesco's, because apparently that is what gets you going when you're nearly 28 years old. I'm nearly 28, you guys. Okay, so I don't want to take too long or be out for too long because I do have things I need to continue to do today, but mainly because we've had a weather warning that apparently there's going to be like mad rain from like 5 p.m. and it's currently 4 p.m. So I don't really want to be driving like a 20-minute drive in crazy torrential rain. It's like a huge storm is coming tonight. But to be fair, it has been pissing it down like heavy rain every night for like the past 3 nights. How much more rain can physically come out of the sky? It felt like it was at max capacity, you know? So I'm not gonna be long. I'm just gonna have a quick browse. I'm not gonna buy crazy things that I don't need. I'm going in with a vision, pick up the product, browse the decor, but mostly candles. And I'm gonna listen to Bailey Sarian. Obviously. Good morning. I was very, very well behaved. I honestly didn't buy anything I didn't need apart from some hypoallergenic cushions because Rob was allergic to my pillows. So I got new pillows and pillow protectors as well. All of it is washable, so hopefully they won't get fake tan stained like my old ones. So that was a boring grown-up purchase that was exciting to me. And I also said that I was going to go and get some candles, and I ended up buying 2. The first one is currently burning. This one is Adventure Bitter Orange and Musk, and it smells like cologne. Like, it smells like there's a sexy man in my living room right now. It is really nice. I also got whipped pistachio, and it's very sweet. I like my sweet candles to have like a little bit of something deeper in it just so it doesn't get sickly, so we will see. It is very sweet, but it might have some depth to it when it burns. We'll find out, won't we? I'm so sick of coughing, I can't even tell you. But I'm actually about to run out the door. I need to go get my nails done. I feel like I've had my nails done in literally every vlog recently. I do only get them done like every 3 weeks. I really liked this colour. I'm kind of tempted to just get the same again. I'm also thinking maybe I go for something autumnal, like a dark red or something. Or maybe black. I haven't had black nails in a hot second, but I did really like the neutral, but they are pretty grown out. I'm gonna go get them done. Let's go see lovely Kelly. I was telling my life story during that nail appointment to the point where I forgot to film. I went for a green. This is a very different colour for me. I'm going into Brewers. I need to get some paint samples. Just a girl about to paint like 6 different shades of white on the wall. They're all gonna look the same, probably. Simply White, Benjamin Moore. Don't spill it everywhere around. It's happening. We're saying goodbye to the green. That's nice. Simply White, Alpine White, Cloud White. I like this colour too. I don't like this paint as much though. They're all different undertones. I'm definitely more into like the yellowier ones. So like this one, and this one, and this one. Not that you can tell the difference on camera really. Good morning. I just had such a nice shower. You know when you're just like, that was a good one. That was a good one. Since coming home from Turkey, my sleep has been really bad. And I don't really know how it's gone the way that it has. The way that the time zones go, I should be waking up earlier and going to bed earlier. And the day we got home, I went to bed at 9 p.m. and I woke up at 4 a.m. And I was like, you know what? I actually don't mind that because I can just get on with my day, and tomorrow I'll wake up at 5 or 6 and it will feel like a bit of a lie-in, and then I'm back into my usual routine. And that absolutely did not happen. I've been going to sleep at like 2, 3 a.m. every day this week. I just slept through my alarm this morning. I think I woke up at like 8. I really hate oversleeping. I talked about it quite passionately a few vlogs back about how I love my mornings, so I'm not going to go into that again. I feel discombobulated, but at least I don't need to go to the gym this morning. I'm training with Rob tonight. It's Friday and we're training together. I'm excited. We haven't trained together in ages. We used to train together like every weekend, but since my kind of fitness routine has gone to the wayside, he's obviously just been going without me. But if we train tonight and one day this weekend, I will have got all 5 of my sessions in this week. And that is the first time I've got all 5 workouts in months. So I'm very happy about that. My body is sore. I am readjusting. You've always got to go through the pain the first couple of weeks where you get DOMs again. When I'm training regularly, I barely get like aches and pains and stuff. But as soon as you take a break and again come back to it, it's like, oh my God, I can't walk. That is my reality, but it's okay. Only temporary. I'll be back to my elite recovery very soon. So what's on the cards for you today, Emma? You might be asking. Well, let me tell you, my friend. I am editing the weekly vlog all day, basically. And I also have a job to film today that I'm gonna film first. I'm just gonna get that done and edited and sent. I also wanna film an ASOS haul for a reel, which I'd also like to film one for YouTube as well, but not today. I'll film that next week. Monday is gonna be a busy day of filming, and I'm gonna film all day. There's loads of short form content that I want to film, but also lots of YouTube videos that I want to film. I have an enormous list. I'm not gonna like promise you anything when I promise things and then I don't manage to get everything I want to get done and something doesn't happen. I get a lot of angry people telling me I'm the laziest bitch in history, and I just don't think my mental health could take that at the moment. I'm not going to promise you anything. I have got a really fun idea for November for content on YouTube. Like a themed month with lots of videos. So I'm not going to like promise the frequency of how many you're going to get. I will tell you when the videos start going live because it will be like a thing and I'll say like this is happening this month, but as of right now I need to see how much I can get done before I start promising it. But for those of you who have been subscribed to me for like a decade, I think you're gonna really like November's videos. I have a good feeling. Gonna be really wholesome, nostalgic you could say. But I'm not gonna load my plate too much today. We need to focus on getting this job done and getting this video edited and hopefully also getting that ASOS haul filmed. And then everything else is a bonus. But yeah, I need to do it all on Monday because Wednesday the painter's coming. I think it's gonna take them 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. I won't be able to film anything, so I need everything to be filmed so that I can just sit awkwardly editing videos of myself in the kitchen while they paint. But I'm excited for this weekend. I have no plans. I think I said it at the beginning of the week, like this week is just chill vibes. So this weekend is also chill. Right, let me finish doing this and then let's crack on with this day. Do you wanna go to the gym?
Yes.
Oh, my skin, man.